Ooh, he'll need to come out in just a minute. We'll have to go hunt him down. And Brad Meninga teaches ceramics. I think Brad was around somewhere back in the back. He's waving back there. And a huge thank you to our gallery staff, Jeremy Furnish, who's worked so hard helping out with all aspects of the show. Thank you, Jeremy. Kim Wurst, who redesigned. We have a brand new Au Naturel website, so I hope you'll check it out. This year's show is posted on the gallery page. And we have such amazing work study students. Thank you so much, Sophia. Thank you. Ezekiel, I don't know if she's still here. Thank you, Ezekiel. She's been working all day, all day. We had seniors here this morning. We did giant murals. It's been a fabulous, busy day. And Diane, who I think she had to sneak out too, she's been helping out all day. Huge thanks to Chef Nord, who prepared the delicious food back there. He has 20 years of experience as a chef, farm to table, and at fancy restaurants, teaching cooking workshops at the North Coast Food Web. Thank you so much, Nord. Huge thanks to our community partners, Sleeper Coffee. Is Roxy here? Sleeper Coffee? The coffee? Yay, Roxy! Thank you, Roxy, and the Fort George for providing beverages tonight. And of course, Jamie Brown is our amazing model for many, many, many years. She's serving tonight. Thank you, Jamie. It's so good to have you back in the art department. So this is a competition. We do have a number of awards to announce, cash prizes, workshop awards, exhibit awards, People's Choice Awards, by the way. Please, I hope you'll vote tonight. But if you are in the area, voting will remain open until the end of the show, which is March 13th. So I know it's a lot to process. If you're not quite ready to cast your vote, you can come back anytime before March 13th, or day of March 13th, that's the last day, and cast your vote. And we will tally the votes and announce the winner.
So what are different categories that we're voting on?
For People's Choice, it's no category, just whichever one is your favorite. But please don't vote for the permanent collection. What I was going to say, another award that we give is our Purchase Award. Every year we purchase one or more if it's in our budget. And we have a growing permanent collection. So you'll see down the hall, we have the tags up finally. From a select number, we have more pieces, most of which are over in the library. But we borrowed some back to put down the hall, some of the pieces. We also have a beautiful Hank Pander painting that was just donated from the estate. Thank you so much. Arnold is Hank's son. He is also in this year's show, and I just wanted to thank your family so much for that beautiful, beautiful painting. It's going to be enormous inspiration for many, many years to come. I'm so thrilled you're in this year's show. So this is the full return of the Au Naturel competition after a 5-year hiatus. Our first show dates back to 2007, and we did take a 5-year hiatus, pandemic, and then other just a little time off. But last year we did have an invitational. This year's juror was in the show, which is how we connected, and Laura Ross Paul agreed to jury the show this year. We've had 350 images submitted this year for consideration by artists from 17 states and Canada. And Laura Ross Paul had the very difficult job of narrowing it down to 41 artists representing 13 states from across the U.S. and Canada. And I was so thrilled that we had probably more local artists this year than we've had in any other year from the Astoria area, including Phil Mansell, Brian Holbein, Roger McKay, Yasmina Neiston, Ben Rosenberg, Roy Sanchez, and Blaine Burley. So happy to have our local people represented in the show this like to go ahead and introduce Laura Ross Paul, our fantastic juror this year. She'll say a few words, announce the cash award winners. So Laura is an artist, teacher, and arts cheerleader. Based in Portland and Manzanita, she's been painting professionally for over 4 decades, and she's been represented by 9 different galleries on the West Coast from Seattle to Laguna Beach. She's exhibited her work throughout the Pacific Northwest and California and New York in such venues as the Portland Art Museum, the Seattle Art Museum, the Tacoma Art Museum, the Arnault Art Museum in New York, Palm Springs Art Museum, the Art Gym, and Portland Institute of Contemporary Art. Please welcome Laura Ross Paul.
Yeah.
Testing. All right, the first thing I have to say is congratulations, especially to all the artists that are here. Could you raise your hand so I can just...
Actually, why don't you come, do you mind coming up and standing up here just so we know your faces? Those of you who are in the show, come on up.
Ship company make a hole.
We have so many Sorry.
Is it acceptable to photobomb them?
Why not?
Before I announce the prizes, I also want to say congratulations to the college, Katuk, and particularly Kristen for getting this show going again. Now that I've sort of seen behind the scenes, it's a tremendous amount of work, and getting it going after 5 years and having it be so successful is, say to all you artists, I'm so happy to see your faces. You made my job really hard. It was a blind jury, so I had no idea anything about you, your ages, and it turns out there's more male artists that we just found out today than female, which I had no idea, but more females are depicted. I happened to be here when they were unpackaging everything, excuse me, when it was all being uncrated, and it was just really interesting to see the scale. Things I was expecting to be really big turned out being really small, and vice versa, and that was just, it was really thrilling to see it in person. So I'm just going to tell you a short thing about the jury, because it was so hard. If you saw me today, I told Kristen it was hard enough just picking everyone out of, there were so many good entries. And so this was like an impossible task to give an award, because I think they're all terrific. And so when I was going around today, I think my first, writing things down was over half of them, and I knew that wasn't going to work. Anyway, it reminded me of a game that I played with my kids when I was putting them to sleep at night. Instead of reading books, we'd often look at art books, and so we'd each get to say, that's the painting I purchased. So many nights I owned the Mona Lisa, but other nights I'd give it up for a Monet or something. I've owned a lot of great paintings through that game. But what I noticed was that my opinion changes every night. So if I was giving prizes tomorrow, it might be different, but I think I did the right ones for tonight, so it's over. That's all I can say. So if I didn't pick you, I'm sorry. But please, feel free to introduce yourself and tell me which one is yours, because I'm really interested in all of the paintings and the stories behind them. Okay, are you ready? Drum roll. Okay. Well, I'm happy to say that our first one goes to somebody that I believe is local, called Roger, what? My third, yeah, this, we're building up. The third place goes to Roger McKay. And the second place one goes to someone from the area, I think, Richard Ferguson. Is Richard here? That's it. And first place goes to someone I think is also from the area, so that's a big sweep. Nanette Wallace. But for the one round, yeah. Okay, so thank you for this opportunity, and thank you for your submissions. And I bet there's a lot of artists in the room, so I just want to say that I am just thrilled to see so much beautiful work coming from the figure. I've been a figure painter my whole life, and I do know that, you know, from cave paintings to today, I think the figure's probably the most interesting subject matter. Lots of interesting subject matters, but to me as a human, it just can satiate on so many levels. And so if you are a figure painter, I just applaud you and keep it up, because we never want it to die out. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Laura. I know that was a huge job. I did not envy her going through and making those selections. There was an enormous amount of beautiful work submitted. So we do have a couple more awards to announce, but first what I'd like to do is put the artist on the spot for just a teeny moment. If you could just come up and tell us your name and maybe point in the direction of your artwork, just so everybody can kind of put together faces and names and the general direction of where your artwork is. And then we do have a couple more awards to announce after that, but I will keep you in suspense and we'll get to that. Would you like to kick us off, Patrick?
Patrick Gachet, Hillsboro, Oregon.
And your piece is right back,
yes,
right there.
The second Patrick Kernan. I'm from Portland, and my piece is the yellow and gold watercolor.
Right here.
I'm Jerry Swoboda, and I'm from Portland. My painting is the first one on the wall over here.
I'm Nanette Wallace, and I have a couple of monotypes on the show. One is right there, and one's around the yard.
Hello, I'm Brian Holbein from Here in the Story. My painting is on the end cap.
Oh.
Right there.
Froggy voice, I'm sorry about that. My name is Phyllis Yes, and I did the painting of Dusty making the bed, like all men should
My move.
Okay, well, I didn't think this was gonna happen. My name is John Worthy, and it's the painting in the back of the viewer and the figure. And that was actually done locally, the Columbia River. And what's really cool about it is look at the eyes. Look at the eyes, the figure has no eyes, the viewer has eyes. It's real simple, three things. So simplicity rules.
Here you go.
I'm Richard Ferguson, and that's my painting. No, right there. I'm from Gresham, Oregon, right around Portland, and I don't know what else to say. I'm an artist, I'm a painter, and figured
White. I'm from Seattle, and my painting is torched, and it's over in the back behind that little curvature over there.
Hey everyone, I'm Arnold Pander, Portland, Oregon, and I have an oil on canvas on this wall. Down that way. I'm Roger McKay. I have a mermaid painting on that island just around the corner.
Ben!
So that's my name. Don't love it. I am Ben Rosenberg. I teach here, and I would invite everybody to check out the printmaking room. Everybody turn around. Okay, go down the hall, take your first left, and check out both rooms. So, I don't know where I am. I am boredom. Second, third. So I live in Manzanita, and I have a running joke. I've drawn just about 80% of the population of Manzanita naked. So I'm at it. So I invite 80% of our historians to take off their clothes and come here on Fridays, right? Fridays. We have a tip jar for you, right? Okay. You can make big money.
My name is Roy Sanchez. My painting is in the back over there.
Hello, I'm Yasmin Aniston, and this is my piece right here. It's called Anasurma. So the concept of Anasurma is interesting. It's an ancient ritual of like women lifting their skirts up as a curse to a person or a group of people or whatever. So I just thought it was an interesting concept that I wanted to work with for a while, and here we go.
My name is Uris Prevens. I'm from Newton, Kansas, and I've got a piece on the wall over here next to John's painting, and then one on the back side of the wall back there.
I forgot to tell the artists not to sneak away, because we do want to have a group shot, so don't wander too far off. If you can come back up, I just have a few more announcements. Oh, Bill, I'm sorry. Oh, it's Bill. Oh, Blaine. Sorry, I jumped the gun there.
We dodged the bullet.
Oh. Are you okay?
Yeah. Philip Mansell's my name. This is the painting I did. Oh, yeah. My lovely wife coming out of the shower. And yeah, it was an honor to be chosen and a surprise. I was floored. I've been trying to get on these walls for years.
Bill was actually in the very first Naturel back in 2007. So you have been on the wall.
Oh, yeah. Let's hope this is the last one.
I'm Bill Webster. I'm in Oregon City.
Oh, yeah.
And I have a couple of pieces here. Next to one of the gentleman making the bed, just that is my wife messing up a bit. And I have another watercolor on this wall down at the end. It's a blue and gray watercolor, same model. It's really convenient to be married to your model.
Hello, I'm Blaine Hurley from Australia. My piece is the one that's the least, or the most asymmetrical frame in the show. called Gaza on the back wall. I do want to say that part of the inspiration is the fact that I'm finally understanding that we're all a product of war. We live in the U.S.
Okay, we have a few more awards to announce, and then I'd love for the artists to come back up for a group picture after that. So our workshop awards, we invite artists to come and teach a workshop that relates to whatever technique or approach they have to share with our students and community. And Patrick Deshay is one of our workshop award winners. Jasmine and Easton from right here in Astoria, super excited about Jasmine's workshop. And also, we've invited Nanette Wallace to come and teach a workshop. And like I mentioned, we do have a purchase award from each show. We do have to keep in mind budget constraints, so we can't always get everything we want, but we do have a purchase award this year, and it goes to Nanette Wallace for the Playa Float. And the final award to announce is our show award. And we will be offering a 2-person show award this year to our very own Ben Rosenberg and Nanette Wallace. Congratulations. I did want to invite you all to come down to the Inferno. We are going to celebrate. Our little after party is going to be down there, so please come down and join us. But in the meantime, we've got wonderful refreshments and food. I hope you'll mingle. You will talk to the artists, our wonderful juror, Laura Rossball. Oh, by the way, there might be 1 or 2 more spots I can fit you in if anyone is interested in Laura's workshop on Saturday. And we also have an open studio. Anyone's welcome to join us. We have a model posing for us on tomorrow from 1 to 3. So thank you all so much for coming, and please hang out and enjoy and mingle.
Kristen.
Artists, please come up. Please come up.
Sorry.
Artists, we want a group shot.